afternoon. I'm Ron Burton, and tonight we will be discussing the fruit of Mother Nature's womb, the environment. Actually, you know what? I would like to talk about snacks. Just kidding. Our first topic is actually the rise in toilet paper prices. Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, it's oceans. My bad. Now, since we're going to talk about oceans, we're going to go to our expert, Jill. Now, besides her Did You Know with Jill segment, Jill actually spends a lot of time in the ocean, but not actually because she actually does not breathe underwater. You know that? Now you know. And now one of our favorite segments of the show, Did You Know with Jill.
Okay, Alec, I'm reporting live from the ocean. History. Over 16,000 miles were covered in oil across the coasts of Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and Florida. The well was capped in that following July. The initial explosion killed 11 people and injured 17 people. The response fund was over $20 billion. Over 8,000 animals were reported dead 6 months after the spill. To fix the damage of the spill, responders used over 5.5 million feet of oil booms, which absorbed the oil, and in situ burning, which burned the oil out of the water. The Gulf was a resilient body of water that is bouncing back faster than ever predicted. Today, there are no signs of oil on the Gulf shores. Crowded beaches prove that the Gulf has been restored.
She asks a lot of questions and she's small like a pill. This segment is Did You Know with Jill. Hey!
Hi everyone, we're here with Alexia. Have you ever been to the beach?
Yes.
Did you see any oil?
No.
There you have it, the oil is gone. Hi everyone, we're here with Erin. I have some questions for you. Have you ever been to the beach?
Yes.
Did you see any oil?
No.
There you have it, the oil is gone. Hi everyone, we're here with Dylan. I have some questions for you. Have you ever been to the beach?
Yes.
Did you see any oil?
What?
There you have it, folks. The oil is gone. Hi everyone, we're here with Marissa. I have some questions for you. Have you ever been to the beach?
Yes, I have.
Did you see any oil?
No.
There you have it, folks. We're here with Max. I have some questions for you. Have you ever been to the beach?
Yes.
Did you see any oil?
No.
There you have it, folks. Hi everyone, we're here with Sentinel. I have some questions for you. Have you ever been to the beach?
Yes.
Did you see any oil?
No.
There you have it, folks. We're here with Larry. I have some questions for you. Have you ever been to the beach?
Yes, I have.
Did you see any oil?
All the time.
There you have it, folks.
Littering is a serious environmental issue. It may seem small, but its impact is huge. Now, we're going to talk about how litter trashes the environment. Environmentalists have stated that litter is a side effect of our extremely convenient culture. Because products are so easily accessible, they are also easily disposed of, but sometimes not in the correct way. Once trash gets free, wind and weather move it around from streets and highways to parks and waterways. In addition, cigarette butts, snack wrappers, and takeout food containers are the most commonly littered items. Each cigarette butt takes 12 years to break down. California alone spent $28 million last year cleaning up non-degradable litter from the streets and waterways. 18% of litter ends up in rivers, streams, and oceans. The effect of a small piece of trash can have on the environment is astoundingly huge.
And now, here's a commercial break.
Commercial break.
What's up, man? Want some granola?
Yeah, I would love some granola.
Nope, sorry, not getting any granola.
There's only one way to solve this.
What's up, guys? I don't even want these.
Don't litter. It's a crime. And here's our segment on carpool.
Nearly one half of all Americans, an estimated 150 million, live in areas that don't meet federal air quality standards. Passenger vehicles and heavy-duty trucks are the main source of this pollution, which includes ozone, particulate matter, and other smog-forming emissions. The health risks such as air pollution are extremely serious. Poor air quality increases respiratory ailments such as asthma, bronchitis, heightens the risks of life-threatening conditions like cancer, and burdens our healthcare systems with substantial medical costs. Particulate matter is single-handedly responsible for up to 30,000 premature deaths each year. Passenger vehicles are the major pollution contributor, producing significant amounts of nitrogen oxide, carbon monoxide, and other pollutants into the air. In 2013, transportation contributed to more than one half of carbon monoxide and nitrogen oxide, and almost a quarter of the hydrocarbons emitted into the air. Clean vehicle and fuel technologies provide us with affordable, available means to reducing transportation-related air pollution and climate change emissions. These fuel-efficient vehicles that use less oil, cleaner fuels, and they produce fewer emissions. And electric cars and trucks can entirely remove pipe-tail emissions.
And now one of our favorite segments of the show, Did You Know with Jill. She asks a lot of questions and she's small like a pill. This segment is Did You Know with Jill. Hey!
Reduce car pollution. Well, we could carpool, we could use hybrid cars, not drive as much, maybe take public transportation.
Have you ever used the HOV lane?
No, but I'm looking forward to it.
Thank you.
Favorite segments of the show. Did you know with Jill? She asks a lot of questions and she's small like a pill. This segment is Did You Know with Jill. Hey!
Hi everyone, we're here with Matt. I have some questions for you. Have you ever littered before?
Yes,
Why?
because I was just too lazy to go inside and drop it off in the garbage.
Why?
Can't really say why.
Why?
I don't know. It's a lot of whys.
Next question. Was there a garbage nearby when you littered?
No, I was in the car. I think.
Do you like ham sandwiches?
No, I hate him.
Have you ever seen one littered before?
Like a person?
The sandwich.
No.
No? There you have it, folks. Hi everyone, we're here with Tyler. I have some questions for you. Have you ever littered before?
Yes,
Why?
it was easy
Why?
because no one was watching.
Why?
I don't know.
Was there a garbage nearby?
No,
Do you like ham sandwiches?
I don't like ham.
Have you ever seen one littered before?
A ham?
Hi everyone, we're here with Chris. I have some questions for you. Have you ever littered before?
Yes.
Why?
I didn't want to walk to a garbage can.
Why?
I'm lazy.
Why?
I'm lazy.
Why?
Seemed more convenient at the time.
Was there a garbage nearby?
I mean, like, if you're in a parking lot and the garbage can's like about 100 feet away, yeah.
Do you like ham sandwiches?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen one littered before?
No.
There you have it, folks.
He can disarm a man with his words or his hands. Either way. Every time he gives directions, not only will you never get lost, but you will also arrive 5 minutes earlier than expected. The Aztec calendar has his Cinco de Mayo party penciled in. The contents of his taco refuse to fall from the shell. He is the most interesting man in the world. I don't always drink water, but when I do, I recite it. Our next topic is forests. Now, to start off, I'd like to ask a very serious question. What does a tree wear to a pool party? Anyone? Swimming trunks. See what I did there with the trunks and the trees? Yeah. You carry. Now, forests and natural resources have seen great advancement in the past years. What a lot of people don't realize is how beneficial forest fires can actually be. Now to the wild, our forest expert, Megan.
Okay, Alec, thank you so much for letting me have a segment on your show. I'm here in the Amazon, which has the widest selection of biodiversity and natural ecosystems left in the Earth's climate.
In places like the Amazon and Yellowstone National Park, forest fires allow for the rejuvenation of the forest. A fire's heat opens serotonin pine cones and allows their seeds to fall to the forest floor. After a fire, the floor serves as a perfect potting medium for the growth of future pine seedlings. Some plants only thrive in disturbed or burned areas. Fire is a part of the ecological cycle. Certain plants and animals rely on fire to provide conditions for germination, while animals such as deer and elk thrive on the vegetation that grows on burned sites. The Amazon rainforest has long been recognized as a repository of ecological services not only for local tribes and communities, but also for the rest of the world. It is also the only rainforest that we have left in terms of size and diversity. But as forests and global warming worsens, the impact of the Amazon deforestation continues to gradually undo the fragile ecological processes that have been refined over millions of years. Trees have hidden attributes that play a key role in reducing pollutant levels. Take carbon dioxide, for example, a gas emitted from both natural and human sources. Over the last 150 years, humans have been pumping massive amounts of CO2 into the air by burning fossil fuels, coal, oil, and natural gas. This is a major driver for global climate change.
What can we do to stop the detrimental effects of global warming?
I honestly think it'll be very difficult to stop the detrimental effects of global warming, but a good start would be switching to hybrid cars because those use gas and electricity, so it saves some of the oil because that's a non-renewable resource, and it emits less into the atmosphere because our ozone layer is completely being depleted. There's CO2 destroying our world and we need to protect it.
How can we keep our forests intact?
Well, we can stop practicing clear cutting because that's cutting down entire forests. It's ruining habitats, it's releasing less oxygen into the air, and it's sucking in less CO2, and that's destroying our world, and we need to stop.
Thank you.
Abundance of plants and animals is incredible. And now here's a commercial break.
Commercial break. You really do that for me?
Who are you talking to?
Hold on a sec. Jake from State Farm.
Jake from State Farm at 3 o'clock in the morning. Who are you talking to?
Jake from State Farm.
What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm?
A jersey.
She sounds hideous.
Well, she's a...
Hey, boss lady. So, you know what? I'm sick and tired of just being Jake from State Farm. I want to experience the world. I gotta get out of here. I quit.
Good.
Look how beautiful the outdoors is. I've never been outside. They're so beautiful. Oh, wowee. Oh, I don't want to be Jake from State Farm. I want to be Jake from nature. Ah, the environment. Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. Now, our next topic is industrialization. And because the weather is so beautiful out here, we decided to move our show outside. Now, to our expert on industrialization, all the way from China, Ronnie. She asks a lot of questions and she's small like a pill. This segment is Did You Know with Jill. Hey!
How can we stop the progression of global warming?
Well, what we can do is change our energy sources so it's much cleaner and not polluting. And we can also just be more aware of what we're doing so we're not like wasting stuff.
What's good about industrialization?
Well, it provides us a lot of technology and useful things that we can do for manufacturing.
What's bad about industrialization?
Well, it pollutes a lot, so it has to do with global warming, and it doesn't help the environment, it only hurts it because there's a lot of pollution going into the atmosphere.
Thank you.
Thank you, Alec. I'm here in front of the biggest industrialization factory in China. Industrialization is the process in which a society or country transforms itself from a primarily agricultural society into one based on the manufacturing of goods and services. During the process of industrialization, we remove natural land like forests and replacing them with stores and factories. Industrialization is usually powered by fossil fuels. Untreated human waste was a major environmental hazard as rapidly growing cities lacked sewage systems and relied on contaminated wells within city confines for drinking water supply. For example, in West Virginia, major pollution occurs from industries, chemical power plants, and other manufacturers. Acid rain resulting from emissions of coal-fired power plants affects trees, streams, and rivers around the new buildings that were made. Here we're in a parking lot that used to be an animal llama farm. Why? Industrialization.
Now back here, we have the oldest oak on this side of the Mississippi. Tree huggers everywhere come to see it. But with industrialization, something as beautiful as that can be taken down and demolished. That's not cool, man. Industrialization. Hey, I didn't notice you there. Now here's to our teachers.
Hi everyone, we're here with Miss T. I have some questions for you. How can you help the environment on a global scale?
Educate the public so that the next generation knows what to do and how to fix the old generation's problems.
Is industrialization good or bad?
Well, the thing about industrialization is, like any human phenomenon, there's positives and negatives. What we have to do as rational people is look at the phenomenon of industrialization and evaluate, does the good outweigh the bad? Certainly, since the onset of industrialization, we've had to deal with many of the negative externalities, as economists call it, of the Industrial Revolution. Certainly increased pollution and so forth is something to be concerned about. However, as we look at the long picture, so to speak, of Western history and global history, we see many benefits from industrialization. Certainly there are few among us who would go back to living in a pre-industrial economy. A pre-industrial economy not just without the luxuries we love, such as the smartphone upon which you're taping this, but some of the absolute necessities of life, such as access to widespread, pure drinking water. I have news for you. Without the Industrial Revolution, the ability to provide pure drinking water to, say, a city the size of New York City is virtually impossible. Plus, consider the infant mortality rate since the onset of the Industrial Revolution, when in England in 1750, you're looking at an infant mortality rate, meaning the number of infants, the number of children that died before they reached the age of 18, at close to 50%. Right now, it's some percentage, much less than 1%. This is largely an effect of the Industrial Revolution. We're able to provide people through the Industrial Revolution with adequate sanitation, with adequate heating, with adequate food. Certainly, without the Industrial Revolution, it would be impossible to feed the world's nearly 7 billion people. There is no way, with pre-industrial agriculture, we could come close to feeding that number of people. So, yes, there are problems with industrialization. I would say it's not so much that industrialization is bad, but irresponsible industrialization and an irresponsible application of industry is a negative, whereas rational, responsible use of the Industrial Revolution has, by and large, created the modern world and the modern comforts and the modern standards of health and life upon which we couldn't build civilization and advance civilization. So overall, I would say, let's stick with the Industrial Revolution. I'm not ready to move into a mud hut with a thatched roof just yet.
Is industrialization good or bad?
Well, I think it's both good and bad, and I think it's good because once we get through the whole demographic transition and we've used all these fossil fuels, we actually then move to an area where we're like, oh no, look what we did to the planet, so now we're starting to clean all of that up. So I think it's almost a necessary step in order for us to make things better and to try to educate the countries who are going through the Industrial Revolution to not make the same mistakes that all of these now developed countries have gone through to get past this industrialization.
And here's a word
from our sponsors.
How is that so clear?
It's our new environmentally friendly cleaner. It's non-polluting, streak-free, and healthy for the environment.
And now, here's a commercial break.
Commercial break.
Let me know when.
Alright, and then
Tell me when.
Ow!
Recycle. Two.
Can you tell it's ours?
Don't litter. No. No means no. No littering. Worldwide, someone litters every 3 seconds. Are you kidding me? Every 3 seconds? That's why we have to not litter. Littering's bad. I'm the litter police, and this has been a message.
100,000 trees are cut down each day. This equates to 3 to 6 billion trees every single
Plastic is the most common element in oceans. It is considered dangerous because it's not broken down easily and is considered food by marine animals.
industrialization causes smog in our atmosphere, and the country that severes it the most. God.
That's the conclusion of our news show. Thank you. Stay classy, Marlboro, and stay in school. Don't do drugs. Stay a good person.
Thanks for watching our show. We hope you enjoyed each of our segments.
Thank you for being a friend.
We've had a lot of fun with you guys for these past 4 weeks.
Have a great day.
I love you.